is New York City's memory, localized into one box, 1 DGX Spark, 1 GB Grace Blackwell Space Superchip, 128 gigabytes of unified memory, all running locally. No internet connection at runtime. Now let's think of a PlayStation 2. You put it in a room and you put the disc in. It holds the entire overworld. No updates, no cloud, no account. None of those annoying features. That's the design philosophy here. One box, one city, fully self-contained. So as you see here, we have the map of New York City, localized to Manhattan and Bronx for now. And so as I scrub through this timeline, you can see the buildings evolve over time. And this is every building in Manhattan and Bronx, extruded to the real LiDAR measured height, color-coded by architectural era. Over 1 million structures across the full data set, and the slider at the bottom represents the year. You see, everyone in tech is obsessed with predicting the future. Gentrification models, property value forecasting, smart city dashboards, but we went the other direction. The past is actually where the signal can be at. You cannot fully understand displacement without tracing it, and you cannot move on if you don't recognize the changes that happen in the city. Now let me take you back to 1948. So right over here, 1948, this is South Bronx, and in 1948, Robert Moses begins demolishing 159 buildings to push the Cross Bronx Expressway through South Bronx. Now, as you can see here, as I scrub the timeline, every building is vanished as a documented demolition based on the real DOB records, real census data, and you can see the neighborhood hollow out. And unfortunately, the people who live around here, they were pushed onto a few blocks of Sedgwick Avenue. And this is the chain that most people don't know. This expressway created the density. The density created the rec rooms, and the rec rooms created hip-hop itself. So when I click on this building, right over here, we generate the text that was made by the 30 billion parameter model from NVIDIA's Nemotron model family running on this box. And you see the map, the timeline, and the photos, the narration. It's all local. Nothing really leaves the room. We also have 750 archival photos from the Milstein division georeferenced into the buildings, 259 demolished landmarks from Wikipedia, and 19 cultural events traced from Cross Bronx to Cool Herc chain of hip-hop. There's tons of things that can be added further based on the current NYC data. And you see the model synthesizes the forensic biography from 4 NYC public data sets in about 30 seconds. And the cache hits come back in mere milliseconds as well. And now this is not nostalgia. Nostalgia is a passive thing. This is actually meant to be forensic. Every biography is sourced from public records. Every displacement is traced from demolition permits and consensus data accurately. NYC's right to counsel expansion guarantees legal representation for 20,000 new tenant cases a year. Every case needs a building history, ownership chain, violation records, demolition context. Today, a paralegal can spend several hours pulling from 8 separate city databases, but we can do it in mere seconds. And it has to run locally, because based on Rule 1.6, client confidentiality, tenant attorneys legally cannot upload case files to a cloud LLM anymore. The current administration is reshaping NYC's urban policy right now. So before you rezone a neighborhood, you should know what you're erasing. We want to make this tool for both the office, museums, and people who really care about the city as a whole. And I believe the past can be profitable and meaningful at the same time, because cultural memory is what survives the bulldozer, and we can use this to accurately identify key changes and ghosts within our history. Sixth Borough is meant to be a sixth sense, a metaphysical borough that lives in the hardware. One box, one city. It's where all the computational ghosts need the local hardware. Thank you so much for listening.